Victoria Principal has long been associated with refinement and poise, yet the truest record of who she is exists far from scripted roles or public appearances. Her photographs tell a quieter, more revealing story, one shaped by reflection, independence, and a deep respect for living intentionally. Rather than presenting a polished mythology, her collection feels like a private archive of moments chosen for meaning, not impact. What stands out immediately is the absence of performance. Many images feel almost accidental, as though the camera simply happened to be nearby while life unfolded. Victoria appears walking alone at dusk, standing in open landscapes, or sitting in silence with a faint knowing smile. These photographs don't ask for attention, they wait. And in that waiting, they reveal a woman comfortable with solitude, with stillness, and with herself. Earlier photographs carry the confidence of someone discovering her power. There is purpose in her posture, clarity in her gaze, not ambition for recognition, but determination to live fully. You can sense a woman learning how to occupy space without apology. Fame enters the frame, but it never dominates it. Even in professional images, her expression remains grounded, as though she's observing the moment rather than being consumed by it. As time progresses, the photographs soften. Light becomes gentler, settings more natural. Beaches, gardens, quiet rooms, and open skies replace studio backdrops. In these later images, Victoria appears less interested in being seen and more invested in seeing the world herself, the passage of time. Her beauty becomes less about symmetry and more about presence. Lines, shadows, and stillness add depth rather than detract. Nature plays a recurring role in her visual story. She is often photographed outdoors, framed by water, trees, or wide horizons. These settings don't feel chosen for aesthetic effect, but for alignment. The landscapes mirror her internal state, calm, spacious, unhurried. In one photograph, she holds flowers freshly picked, not arranged. In another, she looks out toward the ocean, not posing, simply observing. These moments suggest a life oriented toward connection rather than accumulation. Perhaps the most striking quality of her photo collection is its emotional restraint. There is joy, but it's subtle. There is contentment, but it's quiet. Nothing feels exaggerated or curated for reaction. Instead, the images feel honest, records of time passing, lessons learned, and peace gradually earned. They invite contemplation rather than admiration. Victoria Principal's photographs ultimately form a meditation on authenticity. They suggest that fulfillment comes not from visibility, but from alignment, from choosing a life that feels true even when no one is watching. Her collection doesn't preserve a public figure, it preserves a state of being. In viewing these images, one comes away with a simple understanding. A life lived with awareness leaves a different kind of trace. Victoria's photographs don't freeze moments to be admired, they hold moments to be understood, and in doing so, they quietly affirm that grace is not something we perform, but something we arrive at when we stop trying to be anything other than ourselves.